what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 what's up with this internet crap?
Tonight on the Scrapple Report, we visit a pro-marijuana rally in Boston and check out some street art here in Philly. But first, the news. A list of the U.S. citizens the NSA has been spying on is set to be released to the public this week. Honestly, it would be easier just to list the people in America not being spied on. I won't even bother checking for my name. I know they're watching me. If you could get arrested for suspicious Google searches, I'd be at a black site in Cuba, being waterboarded right now. If you buy a pressure cooker online, they put your name on a list somewhere. I'm just a fan of slow-cooked stews, chilies, and roasts. So that makes me a terrorist to one of Uncle Sam's intelligence analysts. Speaking of mistaken identity, a Georgia infant is in a medically induced coma after police threw a flash grenade into the child's crib while mistakenly serving a no-knock warrant.
He's only 19 months old, you know? He didn't do nothing. Them cops busted in the door and threw that grenade in there without even looking first. And it landed right in his playpen and exploded on his pillow right in his face.
The police apologize for their zeal, but insist the baby was technically a threat since it had started teething.
Part of our policy is if there's children involved when we serve a search warrant, we do not use the flashbang, of course. You know, that's a no-brainer. And we probably, if we knew they was in that room, we would have picked a different door to enter the home also.
Meanwhile, a new California law would require police to return seized pot if the charges are dropped. Apparently, there's so much marijuana piled up in the evidence room that police officers are experiencing a contact high. The commissioner warned of a hacky sack epidemic that could paralyze the whole department. Reading Rainbow, the educational children's show, is back after a successful Kickstarter campaign raised $1 million.
30 seconds.
No!
$1 million.
God damn, that's a lot of tote bags.
It's a people's thing. It's the 5, it's the 10, it's the 25, it's the $1 pledges. It's unbelievable. Or actually, it's actually very believable.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this old house will meet their funding goals.
Hi, I'm Bob Vila, and I'm here to...
Better luck next time, Bob Vila. Try Indiegogo.
Hi, I'm Bob Voila. Welcome to my old house. Well, what have you got there, Bill?
Well, I've got a nice
ass
and 2 nails.
Speaking of failures, a dating coach from California is spamming videos posted by the Santa Barbara killer. His messages allege the shootings could have been avoided had the creep hired the coach. Because the first thing any dating instructor will teach you is women don't like it when you shoot them. And finally, we bid a fond farewell to one of the 20th century's greatest poets. Maya Angelou died this week at 86.
In fact, she lived right back here in this yellow house. You can see it. It's just off of Coliseum Boulevard, the one with the well-manicured yard. Shortly after 9 o'clock this morning, a hearse pulled away from her home inside the body of the famed poet, historian, producer.
She had a cadence and a timbre unmatched by anyone in history. Frequently imitated but never duplicated. She'll be missed.
Just to speak about a beautiful life, a beautiful woman. She was one of my sheroes.
If you're looking to rekindle your lust for life, might I suggest a refreshing bottle of this Kensinger beer. This killer taste from Philadelphia Brewing Company will make your summer longer and your shorts shorter. If it was Sunday and we were watching baseball, I'd be drunk already. That's it for Scrapple News. I, of course, remain A.P. Ticker, armchair philosopher from the year 5000.
I might even let you wear this. So, let's do this, y'all. Together, we can create and deliver a proven tool for encouraging the love of reading to millions of children. We can genuinely change the world, one children's book at a time. Reading Rainbow is back.
Every year, patriots gather to fight the unjust prohibition on marijuana, internationally known as the Boston Smokeout. N.A. Poe reports from the front lines of the resistance in this week's Panic Hour.
So with this internet shit. Scrapple TV.
Hey, Panic Hour here, N.A. Poe, Kit Friday. We are at the Boston Freedom Rally.
What's up, fuckers? How you guys doing?
We're gonna tour around here a little bit, check out what's going on. The vendors are getting set up. We have 2 days.
Thank you so much for having me up here. This is fucking amazing to be a part of. We appreciate it.
Legalize it. Don't criticize it.
Jeanette, you have New England Grassroots Institute, the first cannabis college up here in New England?
Up in New England, yes. We are the first cannabis college. We have fresh-baked students. We're actually in our 5th semester right now.
What, is that way? I thought it was 4 semesters. Only a pot college would have 5 semesters.
We actually are going into our 6th in October.
Wow, that's amazing. I might have finished college if there was a cannabis college when I was a kid. We're at the Boston Freedom Rally out here. This fucking pot cookie is ruining my life. This is great B-roll now. Hey, we're here at the Boston Freedom Rally. I'm with Bobby from Shop Chronic. I mean, look, what's better than New England Patriots smoking a bomb? Tom Brady breaking his knee, but whatever. So we're just taking a walk around the Freedom Rally. You can see there's vendors everywhere. The speakers have begun. People are just out here enjoying themselves, enjoying the freedom to be able to come out of the cannabis closet, enjoy all the culture that comes along with it.
This is the kind of America that I want to live in, where people can smoke marijuana and then go get funnel cake and make love to someone's girl on the grass.
Legalize it, yeah, yeah. That's the best thing you can do.
Marijuana saved my life. Yeah. The VA put me on 40 different medications. 40 medications. I was on Prozac, I was on Lexapro, Klonopin, Valium, morphine, methadone. When they said they wanted to put me on methadone, I said, fuck this.
But seriously, these guys just got busted for smoking weed when everyone else is smoking weed. You know, be fair. Stop targeting young white males for marijuana arrests. Yeah, they're always out trying to get us. They got me in federal court. They got Goldstein in federal court. That's why we need politicians like Mike Cannon, the king of pot, to be running states like Massachusetts. They don't care. Just give them a job. You got a suit?
I got a suit.
Are you high right now?
I am. Yeah.
Statue of Liberty on your last legs, huh?
This is terrible. Oh.
Not much left. The growing Orwellian police state, drone planes, the NSA in my emails. Help me, ladies. Help me.
I'm trying. You guys gotta vote. Vote.
We've been partnering very successfully with Philly Normal, and my friend Chris Goldstein, who is a pioneer in smoking marijuana outside, he's the man responsible for my federal issues, is going to be taking over for you right now. So ladies and gentlemen, the co-chair of Philly Normal, freedomisgreen.com, Mr. Chris Goldstein.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Boston Freedom Rally where I get to be free. Greetings from Philadelphia.
I was 14 years undercover in narcotics. Worked everything up to $1 billion international heroin and cocaine rings there, and when I retired, we hadn't nothing I did reduced the number of people abusing drugs by so much as one person in that whole 26 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For real though, boss, it's been fucking awesome. We feel kindred with you guys up here. Great activists, great people, and we appreciate everything. Thanks so much. Oh, we had an amazing weekend here at the Boston Freedom Rally, Kid. Yeah. It's really nice here. We led a 420 countdown on the Mount Mary Jane on Sunday. Saturday we spoke. Everyone here was so nice. It's a beautiful city. You know, it's a good time.
I couldn't get over how nice everyone was. Actually, I really don't actually want to go back to Philly. I'd rather just stay here and stay in the Commons even. Like, put up a tent and just live on this.
And just make love. He's so handsome.
Yes.
Make love to girls that are jogging by.
Yoga pants.
Prohibition's gotta go. Prohibition's gotta go. Howdy, 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 hey. Howdy, 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 hey. Marijuana's here to stay. Marijuana's here to stay. Howdy, 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 ho. Howdy, 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 ho. Prohibition's gotta go.
Some of the greatest graffiti in the world can be found right here in Philadelphia. We catch up with award-winning street artist to talk about his craft in this piece by John Shirk.
So with this internet shit. Scrapple TV.
I'm NoseGo. I'm an artist. I paint pictures of things that inspire me from daily inspirations, nostalgic feelings, and cultural references. We're here at the James Oliver Gallery. The show Colossal the Small, the title's basically about Philadelphia, and it's inspired from something a friend of mine told me a long time ago. She was like a really short girl, wanted to be a filmmaker. She told me, she was like, I know I'm gonna make it because I feel big inside. And I think Philadelphia as a whole, like the city, is kind of looked at as like an underdog city, but there's crazy amount of talent within the city if people would just give those talents a chance. You know, this small girl saying like, I feel big inside, it kind of represents everybody. When I was a kid, I had like a toy box, and I wasn't like a neat kid. When I would open my toy box, all the toys would be cluttered and kind of like forming their own composition, and that kind of like inspired a lot of the compositions I create today, just the whole overlapping of elements creating one form. Yeah, well, graffiti is illegal, mural paintings usually. Usually not. That could be the only difference, you know? And the approach, how you have to approach it, is definitely different from graffiti and mural painting or street art, you know. There are times where I don't plan a piece, and depending on where I'm painting it, like if there's like kids from the neighborhood, pretty regularly they'll stop and like ask me what I'm doing, and like I'll ask them like, what should I add? And if their suggestion fits, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna add that, you know, to the piece, and that's one way I go about it. But overall, I just try to make something that I feel resonates well with me, and I hope it does with others. I think it's very important not to take yourself too seriously. There's a lot of times where I would get worked up or anxious or overwhelmed about a certain situation, and then it all works out. It always works out. So I think it's important to have like that kind of like humor or like, you know, playfulness to like get past those small or large obstacles that you might face. I can definitely eat at least 3 Choco Tacos in one sitting, but on a good day, I think we could probably get like 5 or 6, yeah.
Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, friends. AP Ticker here. Blah, 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 blah.
last 8 years of my life, ever since I've hit puberty, I've been forced to endure an existence of loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires, all because girls have never been attracted to me.
By now you've heard about the massacre in California carried out by Elliot Rodger, the 22-year-old man-child who was determined to take revenge against all the women who hadn't had sex with him.
I'm 22 years old, and I'm still a virgin.
I'm past complaining about the guns. Here in America, we've decided that guns are more important than our own kids. And who am I to complain when someone acts on that belief? Instead, I want to say something to the young fellows out there. And it is this: you're not entitled to sex.
It's not fair.
Poor Elliot. The ladies didn't give him the time of day, no matter how nice he was.
I don't know why you girls aren't attracted to me, but I will punish you all for it.
Let me tell you something. If all you have is nice, you got nothing. You want to get a girl? Learn how to tell a joke. Play a guitar, even if you suck at it. Cook a meal. Learn how to dance. Tell a stupid freaking poem you wrote just to get a blowjob.
It once was a man from Nantucket.
Just be interesting. And it won't matter how ugly, fat, or stupid you are. The girls will come running. I say this because I'm tired of hearing about some butthead raping or killing and then wallowing in self-pity, blaming it all on the lack of attention from the women folk, as if you're entitled to that. Grow a pair. Learn to deal with a little rejection. Makes you stronger. I don't even have a Piggie this week. I watched some 60-year-old guy cry on TV about his dead 20-year-old son.
It's bad enough that I lost my 20-year-old, but I had 20 years with my son. That's all I ever have.
Maybe Ticker. I got nothing.
Why did Chris die? Chris died because of craven, irresponsible politicians and the NRA. They talk about gun rights. What about Chris's right to live?